Hello, this is Ollie's Movie Madness, and I'm here to do a movie review of Silk Road. Came out in 2021. Now, this movie, I'm gonna just flat out say it, this movie is very boring and kind of a mess. It's really messy in terms of story because the movie, it loosely tells the story of Ross, who's this guy who made this website called Silk Road, which was a website where you could buy and sell drugs for free, and he is trying to make a lot of profit from this website, and he wants to avoid being arrested by the FBI. Okay, so that sounds very simple. That's our story. Well, no, it's not. It is, but not really, because we don't focus on Ross. We focus on Richard Rick Bowen, played by Jason Clarke. We focus around him, and it's about him trying to fix his relationship with his family and try to catch Ross and bring him to justice, and that's it. You see how messy the storyline is, and what's really sad that I did like the concept of this movie. I really do. Have it revolve around this website that can let you buy and sell drugs for free. Had a lot of potential, but they squandered it big time. The performances, they're not horrible in this movie. They're just really dull. Nick Robertson, who plays Ross in the film, he does a good enough job. He does well with the material he's given, and the character of Ross was accurate to his real life counterpart, because he, in real life back in 2013, he made this website that was a thing that you can use to buy drugs or sell drugs for free, and you'll get paid a lot of money for it. And he tried not to be catched by the FBI. And there are good moments with Ross, like the scene where he is making the website, or the scene of him, like, trying to get away from the FBI. Could have been some really awesome scenes, but due to the horrible writing and directing, they didn't come off okay. And Nick Robertson, I feel like, was kind of trying to mimic the performance of Tom Holland from Cherry. And by the way, this movie kind of rips off Cherry in terms of its, like, writing and kind of, like, themes of the film. But overall, I did think Nick Robertson was okay in this. Easily the big standout is, of course, Jason Clarke, who plays Richard Rick. He did a glorious job, and look, even in parts where this movie is failing, Clarke does a magnificent job in this film. You can tell he's having a lot of fun, and Richard Rick as a character, you kind of feel bad for. He wants to bring this drug dealer to justice. He wants to bond with his family, and I would say that all the scenes with Richard are the highlights of the film. The scene where he's bonding with his daughter Eddie, that's really sweet. The scene of him trying to catch Ross is a really amazing scene. And everything, even the bonding with his wife is really great. What the problem though? Well, the writing sucks. That's the problem. See, these scenes are amazing on their own. Like, if you take them out of the film's context, they're really great. But in the film context, they're just okay. They're fun, but they're okay. So I thought Jason Clarke was the best part of the movie, but I don't think this is Jason Clarke's best performance. If you want to watch a better movie with him, go watch The Devil All the Time. Because that one, he has a small role, but he is very important to the film. Alexandra Shipp, I don't have much to say about. She's just there to be the love interest. She plays Julia. She's okay in this. She does an okay job with her performance, but the character of Julia, she's just the love interest to Ross. That's it. There's not many memorable moments with her, and that's it. I don't have much to say about her. Like, Jason Clarke, I do have a lot to say, because he was really fun in the movie. And the child actress who played his daughter Eddie was actually really sweet. The bonding between her and Jason Clarke was the highlight of the movie. And to be honest, I could watch the whole movie with Jason Clarke and that child actress in a better movie, just them bonding as a family. So, acting is passable but mediocre. How about the directing? Well, that's the problem. The directed by Tilward Russell is, oh dear, it's messy. It's really messy because I don't know what he wants this movie to do, or what he wants this movie to be. Does he want it to be a drug, crime thriller film, like one of those films where the person's addicted to drugs, or a family drama film where the father trying to catch this drug dealer and money maker? I don't know what Tim um um Taylor Russell wanted to do. I don't know. His tone is so inconsistent. The writing is really bad. There'll be moments where we focus on Nick Robertson's character, but then we focus on Jason Clarke's character. It's just sort of a mess. And I felt like he was trying to copy what the Russo brothers did with Cherry. But the difference is I love Cherry. And I think Cherry is this film done right. Because in Cherry, Cherry, the main character, is a guy who's addicted to drugs. He goes into war. He has PTSD. He goes a little crazy. He has a falling out with his girlfriend. He's a bank robber. He takes a crap ton of drugs. He goes crazy. His mind is warped, and he's trying to fix himself. He breaks down crying after one of his soldier buddies gets killed. And they actually, Joe and Anthony Russo direct that movie perfectly, and they develop all the characters. You know, Emily as a character, you feel bad for her because she doesn't like seeing Cherry as a drug junkie. And also, there's violence in the movie, and it's rated R for all the right reasons. And it has an interesting storyline. So overall, I think Taylor Russell did a really bad job directing this film. So in conclusion, I think this movie was really boring. Aside from everything with Jason Clarke's character, Richard Rick, everything else just falls flat. Nick Robertson does an okay job. Alexander Shipp doesn't really do anything. The storyline is so messy. It is such a mess. If you want to watch a better movie with mental issues and trauma, go watch The Devil All the Time or Cherry. Those two movies are a lot better. This film is so boring that I'm not kidding here. I just zoned out while watching this film. And I watched this movie 2 times to give it a chance, and it's still bad. But yeah, this movie's so bad, it's really boring. Again, go watch Cherry, go watch The Devil All the Time. They are way better movies. So overall, I give Silk Road a 3 out of 10. This was just a boring and really uninteresting movie with a sadly really interesting concept and storyline that just failed in execution. So that is my movie review of Silk Road. Hope you guys enjoyed.